Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Mortgage Rate Forecast with Scott Criss, your mortgage rates and news. It's September 28th, and start with the charts. Really rough opening today with bonds, but we did make some ground back up. So we're now back up to 103.90. This is really good. 103 here was one of our supports. And so it's nice that, well, it's kind of scary that we open up below it, but it is nice that we're trading up above it now. We got resistance coming in above us at about 103.40. And so here are the reports: jobless claims, GDP, none of them bond friendly, guys. So that's the reason for the sell off. As today goes on, we're going to see a 7-year auction kind of influence the bond market. So far, so good, though. So GDP, consumer spending is up. That's a major part of our economy. So that's looking good for our economy. Not so good for bonds, but to kind of quantify where we're at. Back in August, Freddie Mac reported the average consumer received an interest rate of 3.88% and paid half of a point to get there. So back then, trading was about 103.30. So if we're currently trading about 103.9, well, that's 21 cents worse, which means the average consumer is probably going to pay on average maybe 21 cents more for that same rate. So that kind of quantifies, that kind of shows where we're at. Still, guys, we're in the threes. I mean, market's still pretty solid as far as rates go, if you ask me. Let's take a look at the forecast, though. My last projection was a hit, and so yay, good for me. But the next one is going to be really rough. Analysts are really inconsistent. They're both neutral and bearish on the overall outlook of the market. So this is going to be a rough call, but I'm going to actually sway a little bit down. I'm going to say trading's probably going to be between 102.80 and 103.20, which means we could be at the top end of the trading range. That leaves us only 11 cents for growth and 29 cents for failure. So I'm going to actually have my staff reach out to our existing floating clients and see if they want some updated estimates to lock in the rate just to play it safe. So we'll see, but there is really inconsistency as far as the analyst outlook right now, and it is making me a little nervous, I won't lie. So that's where we're at for now. Hey, but we'd love to hear from you. Leave your comments down below. Hit that like button before you go, and if you'd like updates to this, so you get a little alert on the top left, click that ugly guy. That'll get you on the subscription list. And at the top right, if none of this made sense to you and you're like, what the heck are these charts? I just want a mortgage. What does this all mean? Click on Mortgage Bonds 101 at the top right. That'll teach you the basics you need to know as a consumer when trying to pick the best time to lock in your interest rate. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.